What's good, YouTube? Hitman X. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub. Show your boy some love, man. Shout out to the Phoenix Suns once again uh, with another convincing win, 118 to 108. Uh, Led by Devin Booker, y'all. But not really. I can't really say it was all Devin Booker. Um, he had 31 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 48% from the field. But I just felt like he worked. He had to work a lot for it, and that's great for the Milwaukee Bucks, man. They did a great job at making Devin Booker work for it. He still hit his shots, but the guy I really want to take my hat off to on this game is Mikal Bridges, man. Mikal Bridges. Listen, the game plan for the Milwaukee Bucks, and I got to give Budenholzer some credit on this one. I thought he was an overrated coach. I still think he's an overrated coach, but he did a great job at adjusting on those pick and roll switches instead of just initially giving up the switch. They fought over the screens, they went under the screens, they did everything they could to stay in front of Devin Booker and CP3, and they sold out so much on that they were willing to give up Jay Crowder and Mikal Bridges shots. So it was up to Mikal Bridges, who, in my opinion, hasn't really been playing well up to this point, and I think I called him out in my last video. And to come out here and nearly give us 30 points, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 8 for 15 for the field, that's great production from a guy like Mikal Bridges, especially when you know what he's going to give you on the defensive end, which he actually took it up another notch on the defensive end as well. He just looked very locked in and engaged, and that's the Mikal Bridges I've been looking for all playoffs. All playoffs I've been looking for this Mikal Bridges right here. Right, so salute to you, my guy. Chris Paul chipped in with 23 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. Game manager, perfect game manager for us. He looked very uncharacteristic as far as taking care of the basketball. Let me see how many turnovers he had, because he was just turning the basketball over. 6 turnovers, very uncharacteristic for eight assists. That's just terrible basketball. You gotta take care of the basketball a lot better, and I feel like he will. But he hit timely baskets for us, and he hit shot. He was there when we needed him the most. So that's all that matters with CP3, right? I'm not going to be too overly critical with CP, but great job from him as well. DeAndre Ayton, he could have played a little bit better. 10 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Defensively, he was there though. 3 steals, 2 blocks. And that's my thing. Like, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, this is the best of Phoenix Suns. This is the best version of the Phoenix Suns." Listen, we still got guys out here who aren't playing up to our standards that we're used to them playing on, right? These are like, you think DeAndre Ayton is a 10-point, 11 rebound type of guy? You think Jay Crowder's a 11-point, 10 rebound type guy? 4 for 8 from the field, 3 for 5. Like, we seen Jay Crowder play better than this, right? Cameron Johnson chipped in with 8 points off the bench. Like I said, Torrey Craig, let me speak on Torrey, man. That knee injury. Listen, Suns Nation, let's move past Torrey Craig. All right, we already know he's more than likely not going to return. It's unfortunate, you know. I don't think it was anything malicious, but at the end of the day, man, nobody's going to cry over our injuries. They're going to minimize any injuries we have, unless it's Chris Paul or Devin Booker, right? Torrey Craig is not an essential player in a lot of people's lives, so losing him, losing size, losing depth off the bench that a lot of people claim was weak, doesn't really matter, right? So it is what it is. We just have to continue to improvise, which we did. We leaned on DeAndre Ayton 42 minutes. He was productive, even if he's not offensively productive. He finds other ways to be engaged and be a presence on the floor, which is great for us. Giannis led them in points and rebounds. Chris Middleton led them in assists. Outside of Giannis, nobody really offered too much. They shot 29% from the 3-point line, 42% from the field. So that's great. That's great defense from the Phoenix Suns. We still, like I said, we're continuing to play efficient because we're finding the right shots. We've been doing this all playoffs though, right? So don't tell me, "Oh, well, the Bucks have to do this, they have to do that." We have smart players on this team. We're going to find the open shots. Y'all tried to take away Chris Paul and Devin Booker in Game 2, right? And make other guys beat y'all. Wish they did. We have guys on this team that's very efficient and can get their own basket. Mikal Bridges is getting to the mid-range and hitting fadeaway shots. He's been doing that all season, though. Right? That's why I said he's our X factor. If you take away Devin Booker, Chris Paul, we got Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, who can get their own shots. They're not just spot-up shooters. They're not just lob finishers. You know, we gotta use our brains, people. We got out-rebounded again by 3, but I felt like we did a great job at containing the glass. At least tipping the ball out. If you can't initially get the ball, at least tip it out to somebody else who could get it. We did a great job at, like Monty Williams say, gang rebounding. You know, that's how we're gonna have to that's how we're gonna be able to keep up with the Bucks on the boards. We have to gang rebound. We can't try to out jump these guys because they have us beat as far as size. But we're quicker than them, and in my opinion, we have a better team than them. So regardless of how the outcome falls on the rebounds, we need to make sure we execute every possession. That way the rebounds don't really matter. Point blank period. But let me see what they shot from the free throw line. Yeah, 65% from the free throw line. Let's look at the Milwaukee Bucks real quick. Yeah, Chris Middleton, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Giannis, 42 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Well, let's see what he shot from the free throw line, though. 11 for 18. Not too bad, but I mean, seven free throws he missed could have cut this to a 3-point game. We're having a different conversation if he hits his free throws. But nobody's talking about that, though, right? Nobody's talking about his missed free throws. You know, that's my problem. Which I want to, let's say Chris Middleton comes out here and scores 29 points and they lose. Then Chris Middleton did too much. So he scores 11 points, they lose. Now he choked. I don't get it, man. Which one is it? Which one is it with Chris Middleton? I think Chris Middleton needs to leave Milwaukee in order to really get the credit and the respect he deserves. Like I said, he's not a perfect player. He's a flawed player, just like Giannis, just like any other player. But that guy is a very underrated player, man. I feel like he don't get the credit he deserves. Drew Holiday had a better game, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Defensively, he was pretty solid, man. I gotta take my hat off to him. But offensively, he's still inconsistent, man. I don't know what's going. I'll tell you exactly what's going on with him. Mikal Bridges had him in a box, and Mikal Bridges got to keep that same energy. Just that simple. PJ Tucker chipped in with 7 points. Brook Lopez 8 points, 9 rebounds. Did a great job at containing him as well. And Pat Connaughton came off the bench and chipped in with 14.7 rebounds. Listen, the Milwaukee Bucks, could they play better? Yeah, but we could also play better, right? So it's just that simple. It goes both ways. Let's not look at it from a linear perspective. Let's not look at it from a one-sided perspective, right? Let's look at it from both sides. What did both teams do well? What did they not do well? And that's how you will be able to find a better assessment. And when you do that, you will realize that the Phoenix Suns really have the best chance at winning this title. Point blank, period. It's not about what the Milwaukee Bucks can do. They don't have the personnel to do it. It's just that simple. Now, as far as the Phoenix Suns, we got to make sure we come out here. Look, Game 3 is a must-win game for us, right? Game 3 is definitely a must-win game for us. I don't want to see us come back to Phoenix Suns Arena tied 2-2. We don't need to make this a long, drawn-out series, you know, because I feel like they'll have an opportunity and have momentum to steal one game in Phoenix if it does come back tied 2-2. Even though we haven't lost consecutive games too often, I just have a feeling like they'll come out with a little bit more emphasis in Game 5 if it's tied up, you know. If we come back to Phoenix Suns Arena 3-1, I like our chances to seal the deal, you know. So that needs to be the mindset. And I heard Devin Booker say we're approaching Game 3 like it's a Game 7. I like that type of mindset. But we've been having that energy all season, all series, right? All playoffs, we've been having the same energy. So that's not a surprise to me. And we'll see how they come out Game 3. But Hitman Next, that's all I got, though. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about this one. I'm out of here.